Release you. Time is 4 o'clock, and the nation stops. Free the mind, free the mind. Let it shows on the airways. Not like free your mind. Search the heaven dial, you will find. Not like free your mind. From the ghetto to the office, hustlers to the sky. From the fuse to parliament, oh, wanna free the mind. Chinese foreign, I got to free my mind. Embrace all, release you. Chinese foreign, I got to free my mind. Embrace all, release you. It's about that time. Gotta free my mind. It's about that time. Gotta free my mind. It's about that time. Gotta free my mind. It's about that time. Gotta free my mind.
Star 106 hits. Welcome, 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 everybody. Monday edition of Free Your Mind, brought to you courtesy of CFAL. Thank you to Muffler World, KFC, Pinder Tile, one time for Bahamas Air, wanting to fly you and a friend to Florida on October the 29th to see the Miami Dolphins take on the New England Patriots live at the Hard Rock Stadium. All right, so listen out for that. I'll tell you more details, as well as Solomon's and, like I said, Pinder Tile. Good to be in your company as always. It's a motivational Monday, so y'all know how it goes. I got to welcome Coach Ricardo Miller to the show as always. But shouts out to everybody locked and loaded. We are Star 106 on Facebook and Natural Empress on Facebook, 106.5 on the FM band, and of course, a special welcome to everybody locked and loaded on, of course, channel 976 on cable. All right. So with that said, Coach, as I said before, always a pleasure.
Empress, it is definitely a delight to be back with you on this Monday. I've been getting so many messages of people saying they're looking forward to these Mondays and they love your show. So thank you for the great job you do, and thank you for having me be a part of the Mondays.
Of course, we all look forward to Mondays. I can't ever forget the comment where somebody said, you know, it's Monday when Coach and Empress on. So it's the marker of the beginning of the week. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to help some people out today. I am of the belief, I'm of the belief that life is filled with principles. When you discover the principles, you don't have to keep. Go ahead.
Speaking of principles, I got to say big up to Raisa. She know why. Principle.
Come on.
You know, when you're stepping up in life,
yes,
and you're effectively living.
Come on. You become an ambassador. Come on.
Come on, somebody.
She represents.
Come on, somebody. Congrats on the new job, the new position. Principal, my boy.
Hats off to you, lady. Hats off to you. When I come to NASA, I come in to visit. You can't.
Oh no. She's not on the school on NASA, honey. No.
When I come in that region, that's all I say.
So leave it right there. Yeah, so life is filled with principles, good ones like Raisa.
Yeah. And so here's the deal. You want to discover the principles, okay? You want to discover the principles, man. You can't go wrong when you got the principle. Hey, listen, you can't go wrong when you got the principles. So here's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about what I found to be a real problem. A lot of people, I like motivating people to unlearn what they should have never learned. Let me say it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, unlearn what you should have never learned. And there are a lot of people, they don't realize, mama told me I learned this a long time ago, but oftentimes it is not the right way to go. So today we're going to be talking about, y'all will call somebody and tell them, listen, because we're talking about the 6 type of people to stay away from. There are some
And not
people.
necessarily where a relationship, because I think we spoke before about the red flags, people
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
need to run from, ladies, and gentlemen, the kind of ladies you run from. But we're generally speaking life lessons,
Generally
right?
speaking, most certainly, generally speaking, this is not about just boyfriend girlfriend relationship. I'm into you, you into me kind of deal. This is just life. And there's just a lot of people I've discovered, Empress, who said, boy, listen, I've had my share of people using me and taking advantage of me. And I just feel so bad because I just can't win for losing for the amount of bad people that's in my life. And so you just got to know there are some telltale signs of behaviors in people. When you start to see these telltale signs, mark them. Okay, when you start to see these telltale signs, distance yourself from people who fall within this category. Okay, and so what we're talking about today, the 6 type of people to stay away from. Okay, who has the power to turn happy into a night? That's the truth.
That's it right there.
Yeah, that's it right there. So, Empress, you ready for number one?
Let's shoot.
Let's go with number one. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you have lived a while, you've seen or have heard of these type of behaviors and you really want to mark them, you want to pay attention, and maybe right away you may not want to stay away, but maybe you got to start paying attention to identify, should I stay away? Because is this behavior hurting me? Empress, I talk about creating a life you don't need a vacation from. Well, one of the things that can suck the life out of your life is the wrong people in your life.
Ooh, woo,
That's it. Come on,
woo.
right? One of the ways to really suck the life out of your life is to have the wrong people in your life. So, number one, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to the people, okay? Pay attention to the people who don't take personal responsibility for their lives.
Now,
These
when
are
you say that, what you mean?
number one, personal response. People who don't take personal responsibility. In other words, they have issues, but it's everybody else's fault. It's they didn't watch this. They didn't change the car tire when they saw that the tire needed to be changed, but they want to blame the manufacturer. They would just want to blame. They want to blame the school. They want to blame the government. They want to blame the. It's just number one out of the gate. Watch the people who blaming everybody else. They very seldomly, if ever, said that was on me. That one right there was on me. How many of y'all know? Every now and again, a healthy person takes wrong. Every now and again, you identify that was me. I didn't read the manual. Yeah, that was me. I got to the airport late. It ain't the airline. It's me this time.
Oh, it'd be funny when you see people run out of gas, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you saw the needle, you saw where it was hard on E, it was approaching that hard E, and you talk about, Lord, just get me there. Why you always give God so much work?
Come on, right? Come on, right?
I mean, real.
No,
Stop at the gas station.
and watch this. Watch this. And oh, they go this approach, Empress. The devil trying to mess with me today. My car cut off all the gas.
I want to laugh, but somebody right now is listening and saying, why y'all talking about me?
Yeah, the devil's trying to mess with me. Listen. Your child could be acting the fool. And oftentimes a principal, like we got such great principals in our
Hey, 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 hey.
a principal could call you in and say,
Woo!
hey, I think this is about the time for you to pay a little bit more attention. Okay, this is the time you need to have a good talk. This is a good time you need to spend some real quality time with your child. And then watch this, they dismiss that, and about 3 years in, while this child has the handcuff behind their back, hand up behind their back, hey, the school needs to do better, the church needs to do better, the politicians need to help. hold on. The principle
Ah, whee! Hallelujah.
help is available, and it could definitely, most certainly, AJ, could apply to relationships. Obviously, this is across the board. You just really want to pay attention to people who don't want to take responsibility. Man, listen, if you see somebody just broke up with somebody, but they don't, it's all the other person's fault in the relate. Oh my God, my old was a dog. Okay, every now and again you might have had a dog, but if you've had 7 dogs back to back,
Use a dog catcher.
hey, you're a dog attracting dogs. Hello, somebody.
Woo! Let's take a break on that one. Put you right back in the kennel. Nah, we're gonna take a quick break right here. You know what it is? It's Free Your Mind on a Motivational Monday. More to come right here on the Star.
To change your oil in your car every 3.
Man, it is so. This one says a good example of a person how they got arrested for stealing and they didn't want to blame the devil before they blamed themselves for shoplifting. My God.
It happens. It happens.
My God.
So, ladies and gentlemen, personal responsibility is a big one. Okay, I told my son, Empress, I said part of growing up to being a man
Is
like accepting responsibility for the decisions you make, and they don't always have to be the bad decisions you make, but the decisions you make.
all.
Because all of them don't have to be bad. You just got to learn how to identify, I am the one making the decisions for my life.
That's right.
Good, bad, and
In
indifferent.
between. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. That's a part of growing up. Yep, Dad, I did what I did, and it was my bad.
All right, here we go, Dad. Here we go, Papa. All right. Star 106 hits. Welcome back. Free your mind on a motivational Monday. Coach Ricardo Miller in the building. We got some sure telltale signs for you. If you're trying to advance your life, there are some people that you must, even though they might have a pretty Colgate smile, some people that you got to stay away from. I mean, it's just that simple, right, Coach?
Most certainly. And here's the deal. You want to study the people that are around you to identify who is not best for you. Okay, write that down for those of you that are writing now. I need to study the people that are around me. Because see, everybody is not for you.
And I for everybody.
And come on, somebody. I ain't everybody's cup of tea. Okay, I ain't for everybody, and you got to be okay with that. But here's one of the things some of us have never learned. We have never learned, some of us, how to disconnect from that which is not good for us.
Amen.
In the form of people.
Amen.
Okay. Sometimes everybody around you could see who is not good for you, but you're not listening to them. Your mama don't tell you. Your grandmama don't tell you. You know it's bad when your child tells you. Oh, Lord.
Real. Read.
You got this? Okay. You know
the rule on catching the flight that, they close 30 minutes before scheduled time. But, of course, be to the airport 2 hours before time. Your flight is 2, you come in 2:45. And instead of blaming yourself for coming late, you won't blame Bahamas Air for taking off early. Like, really.
Wow. See?
That's it right there.
Yeah. And they tell you the amount of time. So here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go on to number 2, because I'm telling you, there is some snip. That's what I call it. Snip, cut off season. Distance yourself, roll back the curtains, and identify who's out there and who shouldn't be out there, and then start doing some disconnecting. Your life will improve when you get rid of the people who shouldn't be in your life.
That's it.
Let me say that again. Your life will improve when you get rid of the people who shouldn't be in your life.
Okay, then.
Okay? So number 2, the person, we're talking about the 6 type of people to stay away from. Number 2, the person who never has anything to give. They are just.
It doesn't have to be tangible, right?
No, it don't have to be tangible. They just takers, though. They just, I grew up and I watch how my grandmother lived, but then also now my mother and my aunts. You go to any of my auntie's house, you can't leave without a Vitamalt or a soda, or they're going to tell you, they're going to give you something. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? I mean, if they got a mango tree in their yard, you're gonna walk away with some mangoes. See, those are givers. People who may not have much, but what they have, they will give. Now, there are some people, number two, you want to stay away from people who never have anything to give. I'm talking about anything in terms of value, and they add no value to you. They add no good, they don't have good conversations. They don't have a ride to give. They don't have, what's this? They don't have mangoes to share.
No tamarind, no dilly, no
No,
nothing.
no tamarind to share. Come on, man. They went to the out island, came back with 24 crabs, drove by your house. Know what you have done for them over the years and didn't stop by and give you 4 of them crabs that they brought from the island. Come on, didn't even offer. You know, come on. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. Watch people who are only takers.
That's it. That's it right there. Takers. Want like the song say, the reggae song say, it's an ambulance. They just want.
Well, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, man.
That was after me, man. You gotta send me that one via WhatsApp.
All right, I'll send it to you.
Okay. That was a little after me. I little old school. I stole my lap.
That is old school. That's 90s. But it's all good. I'll send it to you. But no, you have the ambulances. Huh? They just want.
Yeah. It's not crazy. But here's the deal. A lot of us, we haven't taken the time to pay attention that there are some people who have been around in your life for a while who have never contributed to your life. Let me say that again. There are a lot of people who have been in your life for a while and they haven't contributed in a while or ever contributed. They only show up to take. They only show. And some of us are so needy and so lack of focus in regards to what's happening around us that we have people who show up and only take. And because we want company, we allow them.
Just give.
Yeah. You see?
That's it. See, they catch on quick.
I can check it out. All right. So here's the deal. Pay attention to the people who show up in your life. Let me tell you something. Listen, man, a genuine prayer is appreciated. They don't even have to tell you, but word on the street is, boy, listen, I was talking to your cousin the other day, and we knew you were going through a hard time, and he prayed for you right there, bro. I was listening to this brother prayed for you. See, word on the street is you praying for me. That's giving. That's still a form of giving.
Yeah, but while you're on the topic, everybody won't pray for you either.
No, a lot of people ain't praying for you. A lot of people ain't praying.
I'm behaving. Okay, I'm behaving.
You know, yeah. A lot of people, they just literally, what I mean when I say look out for the people who are takers. These are the people who always, they want something. They don't ever have something to give. Pay attention to them. Okay? Now here's the deal. They come in all sizes and all shapes, and they are positioned in all different. Hey, listen, I had to tell my son, he's 21. I said, hey, every now and again, just choose to say, hey, boy, let me detail the car out for you, man. Let me bring you on 2 sodas or something.
Anything.
Come on, man. Listen, go pick 2 peaches off the tree that's in the yard across the way where you eat 3 of the peaches. Why you don't pick up 2 for me? You know your people like coconuts, and you got the coconut tree dropping coconuts. Go pick up some coconuts, take it over to the person you know love coconut.
And that's avocado season right now, son.
What is it?
Avocado season.
Boy, listen, avocado season. And listen, you know how many people don't have access to a good avocado tree, but you got avocado dropping in your yard. They pull up by the station and say, let me leave these 6 nice avocados downstairs for Empress.
I take 1.
Come on, Empress. Just one good avocado, right?
Just 1 good one. I'm telling you.
Good stuff. So here's the deal. Let's go on to number 3. Okay. See, I like number 3. Watch this, guys. These are the people. Sean, this is the people you want to watch out for. Watch this. Number 3 is the person who is never satisfied. Now, I'm talking about these people, they have it bad. When I say this person, these people who are never satisfied, listen, boy, they live from the negative. You bought them the snack, but you didn't bring the drink, and they're gonna make you feel bad. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about the person. I'm talking about the person you came to give them a ride, but because you choose to stop by and get something to eat, on your way, but you didn't. They see the fries box and your stuff. And well, why you want to eat after you pick me up, babe? Why you know I hungry too? Hold on. Why are you coming at me about picking you up with getting you something to eat as well when I'm already giving you a ride?
Ain't enough.
Ain't enough. Now here's the deal. Unfortunately, there are some people in relationships like this, marriage. You could be dating somebody who ain't appreciative. Why would someone? I just hate to go here, Empress, but I gotta go there. Ungrateful is correct. Watch this. You dating the person and they already show the telltale signs of ungrateful. And you gonna put a ring on their finger? That's
I
a deal.
have something to sip too while you're doing that.
Come on, Amber. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. Here's the deal. Pay attention to the people who are ungrateful. I'm talking about pay attention to the people who are never satisfied. They don't appreciate anything. They always look and deal with everything from the negative. And this is it's just who they are, and that's what they've fed. Now, here's what it is: they're toxic. They're really just not in a good place, and they don't like anything because that's how they've developed themselves to not like anything. Now, what happens is when they come into your life, they start to rub off on you after a while if you don't pay attention. So either you start distancing yourself. What's they say? What?
Why you only buy a 2-piece from KFC? I need a 3-piece with a mega drink. My
Wait a
God.
minute.
Y'all
No,
never hear beggars can't be choosers?
but here's the deal. The crazy thing is they're choosers, Empress, and they're very serious about their position. You're talking about people where favorable opportunities have shown itself up to them. Yeah, they gave us turkeys, but who could eat these dry turkeys? Why they couldn't give us ham?
Oh, you get the ham. You mean they couldn't give us ham and turkey?
Oh yeah. Why they only give us ham? Why they couldn't give us ham and turkey? Hell, no, watch this. Why they give me this a week after Christmas? What I could do with a turkey a week after Christmas?
Eat it? Oh, Lord.
Everybody has heard somebody who got a free ham and turkey after Christmas and heard someone complain about having been given it after Christmas.
Yeah, the timing.
The timing is what they're arguing about. Ladies and gentlemen, those people are out there. Now, here's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to decide, I need to start paying attention to the type of people in my life. And the people in your life that are not grateful, not appreciative, and you find them all. They're everywhere. They watch this. They're non-appreciative of everything. And I'm talking about favorable opportunities they scrutinize. Okay?
But they like choose. They ain't get nothing but want to be choosers.
Yep. Okay. So let's go on to number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go on to number 4. I'm ready for number 4. Watch this. The person who says they don't have any friends. Mark them.
Say what now?
Yeah, what's this? I mean, what's this? The person who says they don't have any friends, or you are the only friend I have. Now that's a play. I playing with some words there because here's the deal. On one part, Empress, the person is saying they don't have any friends, or this other person is on the extreme where they're saying I only have you as a friend. Now there is 8 billion people on the planet. You mean to tell me you only got one friend? Something's wrong with you, babe. I won't be that one friend.
I mean,
I'm trusting that, Empress. I'm trusting that, Empress. There's a lot wrong with a person who only got one friend. You got to have more than one friend. Now watch this.
Hold on. You can have one real friend if you're looking at the true definition of word, and have a lot of acquaintances, a lot of comrades, a lot of co-workers, lots of frat brothers or whatever. Right? But they're not necessarily your friends. It depends on how serious you take the word friend.
Okay, so let's go. I like how you broke that down. You
Yes.
know, because someone just messaged me just now and said I'm mashing toes. Okay, so let me go there. Let's go there.
No, see, 'cause sometimes you may be somebody say, yeah, man, Empress is my friend. Now, you may have me as your friend, but in my book, You're an acquaintance. I have you in categories.
Which is fine. So, but going back to what you just said, now here's the deal. When I use the term no friends, I'm talking about no community, no comrades, no real associates, no one they can call on. Like literally, they're doing life alone.
Okay, no, no, no.
I'm talking about that's a very unhealthy place, and there's something wrong with that. A person who is chosen not to build community, because human beings are social creatures. So when we talk about friends, I have grades of friends. I'm with you 100%, Empress. Everybody is not my best friend.
Some people
Everybody,
are just your friend. They're an associate.
yeah, there's some associate, but I'm talking about the people. Pay attention to the people, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention to the people who watch this. They have no friends, no associates, no one they can call on. Why? Why? Or you only got one friend. Why? Why? And then you're like, I don't even have comrades. I don't have associates. I don't watch this, Empress. They go as far to say this with confidence. I don't do people. I don't do people. What went down?
Yeah,
That's my question.
no.
What went down? Because here's the deal. Here's the deal. Human beings are social creatures, and if you don't have community, life is gonna be hard on you.
Real.
Life is gonna be hard. You're gonna need somebody. As a matter of fact, you're gonna need a number of people, all depending on the assignment that's on your life.
We're going to take a quick break on that one. Think about who that friend is or friends, because, like you said, everybody needs somebody sometime. All right, we're going to take a quick break right here. Free your mind, Motivational Monday, right here on the Star. Stay tuned.
Flavor explosion that'll satisfy all your bacon.
You would be amazed, Empress, the amount of people who aren't doing people. Like literally, that's their statement. They really, and they they find comfort in saying that they're okay. Not, I don't do. Watch this.
All the people.
I don't talk to anybody at my job. As a matter of fact, when I go to church, I come in late and I leave early. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk to my neighbor on the right or the
I didn't
left.
even know them.
I don't. I don't even know them. Now, you know it's bad
I don't know them.
In the Bahamas, to have neighbors and you don't know them. Boy, that's something else.
It happens, though.
It's happening even more now, I found.
Yeah, it, it,
You
it,
know?
it happens. I know them. If I see them in a crowd, I wouldn't know them.
Right. You see? And
Yeah,
and that's strange. That's different for us, Empress. We
yeah.
want that. What happened to the days when you could go borrow some salt? Come
For
on.
what? You know how much salt costs?
Empress, I bought the little lunch bag to get some salt.
No, child, them days done. Friend is a title you're gonna earn with me because I know I'm a valid. That's right, AJ. There's many words I can use to refer colleague. That's an associate, my cousin or sibling's friend. But for me to call you friend, you gotta earn that. Why, AJ, get out my head.
Yeah, yeah.
Out my head. AJ, don't do it.
Now, here's the deal, AJ. I'm 100% with you. Everybody's not a friend. I get that. You know, and watch this. You got to be very particular as to who you call friend.
Oh,
Because somebody who says they have no friends, nobody that's close to them to call their friend, I think that's sad in a world of 8 billion people, or in the Bahamas with what? Close to 500,000 people.
yep.
Why? Why don't you have any
Where you
friends?
get 500 from? We only 400 some.
You've been saying that from I was an arm Bailey. That ain't no truth.
How much you think they said they counting? They ain't counting the illegal immigrants. Eh?
I just know we've been saying 400,000 for 20 years.
No, we were saying 300,000.
They still saying 300,000. I heard that on TV the other day.
No, man, it's 400,000.
I
I have
went.
I get one song for you. Hold on. I let a little play. I got a little bit of it play.
I got to.
Can you name that song in two notes?
Come on.
Come on.
Lean on me.
Ah, that's right.
Come on. Everybody
Right.
need a friend. Empress, I'm talking about the permanent residents as well. We're about 500, but easily with permanent residents.
Yeah, yeah,
Easily.
yeah. You're right.
Okay.
But they don't say that though.
Yeah, they don't say that. I know. I don't know. It's probably a reason. I haven't studied that stuff.
Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Star 106 hits, little Bill Withers for you. Coach say everybody needs somebody to lean on at some time.
Yeah.
Right, Coach?
You are making a mistake if you have chosen to do life without anybody that you can lean on sometime. As a matter of fact, Empress, let's go to this next one. Watch this. Watch this. This one you got to pay attention. This person is the person who says, no one has ever done anything for me, or I don't need anyone. Empress, you ever met? Hey, listen, I have one fella call me every time he called me. See, but you nobody's do anything for me. I said, well, how old you is? I 32. But you can't be 32 without someone having done something for you. Stop saying stupid stuff like that.
Real.
You nobody's do anything for me. I said, but back off from me, but I don't even want to hear you because right, I remember doing something for you 3 years ago, 6 months ago. I did something for you and you
Expire, man. That don't count.
uh,
That expire. That don't count. That's last 2-3 years ago. That don't count.
Empress, all of us know somebody who talks so loosely but very disrespectfully to the people who have contributed to them up to this point.
That is
No,
true.
no person, watch this. This person says, no one ever does anything for me. Or watch this, I don't need anyone. That's another limited statement I don't think anybody should say that. Because I don't care if you're a billionaire, you're gonna still need somebody.
That's right.
Come on, you
Even if it's somebody to be a bodyguard, somebody
right
to
to
drive you,
assist you.
somebody to go pay your bills, somebody to cut your hair.
Ain't nobody has done anything for me. You know, when you were about to be suspended out of school, I was telling this buddy the other day, why somebody talk you? Oh, yeah, I remember that teacher. What about that church leader who did this for you? What about the neighbor who did this for you? How about your parents? Well, they don't check for me now. So this person, watch them. This is why I say watch them and stay away from them. Watch this. They have dismissed even the people who have brought them into this world as non-contributors.
True.
When you got parents alive and you talking about ain't nobody is do anything for me,
Yeah, I feel it.
ain't nobody is doing anything for me, and you got parents alive, and you can watch this. You have the gall.
That's the word right there. Say it again.
You have the gall to say
That's it. That's it.
ain't nobody does anything. So here's the deal. Pay attention to the person who says, I don't need anyone. You go to the dentist office, you're going to need somebody. You go to the post office, you're going to need somebody. You go to the airport, you're going to need somebody. You visit another country, you're going to need somebody. I mean, listen, life is a whole series of working with other people to get what you want.
Amen.
So I'm really not fond of doing life closely with people who use words like, I don't need anyone, and nobody ever does anything for me. I think, stay far away from me. That's my view. Okay.
All
And
right, so we marking them people right there.
yeah, now here's the challenge though. Here's the challenge. Most of the time when you hear people talk like that, they're all in their feelings. Okay? Yeah, they're all in their feelings. In other words, they're just upset and they're dismissing a lot of past in allowing their feelings in the moment. Now, maybe no one is doing anything for you right now. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody's doing anything for you right now. And that's where you are, and you feel disgust and you're frustrated because when you look around you, like my previous point, you don't have no friends. You've not developed what I call, watch this, Empress, you have not developed what I call relational equity.
Oh, watch them big words.
Yes. Relational equity is, Empress, where you can draw on after a while. Hello, somebody. Empress, how anybody ever called you and you said, well, you don't know me like that? In other words, you ain't got no equity.
No equity.
You ain't got no equity.
No, sir.
So, relational equity is necessary for us to thrive at the height of living life effectively. You're going to need somebody. So Hey, listen, I got this term I call dig your well before you're thirsty.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, all right. Dig your well before you're gonna need somebody, and the day you need them, it's not the day you start digging trying to connect.
Amen.
Right? Everybody has that person who they want to withdraw without having put in anything. Boy, let's go to the last one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the last one. Number 6. Number 6. This one right here, it was an interesting one. I thought to put this on the list because I don't hear people talk about this one. And I think this is a person you need to stay away from. This is a big one, but a lot of people often, I know people like this, but why would you friend somebody like this when it's clearly known that this is who they are? You ready for this, Empress?
Ready.
Number 6, the person who can't be trusted with children.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah. The person, now watch this. This is pedophiles. These are people who literally, they're in our society and we've allowed some of them to do their foolishness, and we let them coexist and mess up children and mess up families and hurt people. And hold on, bro. What did you do? You can't be my friend. You can't roll with me if that's how you roll.
Now hold on. What if they were? This is past tense and they've been delivered.
They delivered. I said, listen, my statement is the person who you can't trust with children. That means they still got an issue. Okay.
Yeah, but I said they've been delivered.
Well, you could be delivered. You're just not allowed to come on the campus no more. That's what the school said. Watch this. Here, where I work, Empress, where I work, you have to do a background check, okay?
Okay.
And you have to do a background check. When the background check flags you as a person who can't be trusted around children, they may put a permanent mark on you. We've released you because you've been charged for inappropriate behavior with a child, with a minor. However, we release you to society because you paid your price in prison or whatever that is they charge to put on you. However, you are labeled inappropriate behavior that's been done through you. You cannot work with children. You're not allowed in spaces where children are, and so forth.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, when you are aware that that's the type of behavior, I think you got to.
So does that pertain also to people who have spent time for things like heinous crimes, murder, as well?
No, murder is a little bit different. Cold blood.
You killed somebody. Why you want friend people like that?
No, cold murder is a lot of murder situations is in the heat of the moment
but you are comfortable taking life that you didn't give.
Which, once again, it's not always comfortable. You could have been stuck on stupid. That's just in the moment, and you could have changed. Whereas a lot of times when we're talking about pedophilia and people who have issues with children, it's a sickness.
That is true.
It's a sickness, and if this is found to be that this is a sickness, this is a behavior. And our society, we don't talk about this stuff, and especially the more rural the area, the more. You got a lot of these hush-hush things going on, and we got to push this stuff out there where you start to realize, hold on, tell me a little bit about yourself. Empress, I almost asked you to do a conversation. Let's talk about difficult conversations, things we need to talk about at the table.
Monday.
Let's do it. Okay? Difficult conversation, things we got to talk about. Hey, man.
Subject matters that make us uncomfortable. And I think that's a good one right there. If you're going to do a background check on somebody, you're not being rude. You're not being facetious when you ask them, you ever spend time?
Yeah.
She was in the pen for.
What? Yeah. You like man?
You like man.
Yeah.
You like woman.
Hey, watch this. If you like man, then you like, the key word there's like. If that's your liking, I want to know before you tell me you love me, but like man. I want to know. You want to know? You want to know?
You might like me, but what's your like it?
Right? So you want to know? Here's the deal. I think we're going to talk about this next week, Empress. You want to know? You want to know? Hold on. You talking to this guy, right? He loves you, but he liked women.
Wait,
And
wait. He loves you, but he like man, you mean?
no, but I'm talking about the guy who's a player. So he like a lot of women. He just like
Oh,
women, boy. He like women, right? He can't help himself, but he like. There's a difference between he admire,
or wants to, or is faithful.
yeah. You see, and then there are guys who will tell you. And here's the deal: if we could have more difficult conversations and not make them difficult, but make them common conversations that just need to be had, you could say, "Hey, man, I believe in. I don't believe in sharing. Do you believe in sharing?" They say, well, if they do that, Everest, stay
Backing it
away.
up till Monday. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
I can back
Final
it
words on today's topic, please. See there?
up.
Well, oh, final thoughts on today's topic. You make me laugh.
Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to help you. Listen, the Bible says, the good book tells us, study to show yourself approved. Okay? I think you should become aware of what can hurt you. And there are a lot of what they call taboo subjects that's hurting us because we won't put the elephant out of the room. We won't take the skeleton out of the closet and says, at some point, this needs to be addressed. I'm not afraid to talk about it. Okay, so here's the deal. In regards to the people that are in your life, you say, hold on, man. Some people in my life, they're just outright suckers. There are some people in my life, hey, listen, they bring more frustration to me than they've brought
Good.
blessings and peace and good to me.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to pay attention. It is what it is. And you don't even have to call them out. You just need to know the fruit that they're producing and then choose not to eat or partake of that type of behavior.
Don't ever say, give me a bite.
Yeah. I'm choosing to distance myself from this type of behavior because that's not who I am. And I don't want to associate with that behavior. Empress is always great. I'm here today to tell you, I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm trying to help.
Say no more. I can't wait for next Monday's topic. So, folks, y'all know what to do. Spread the word. Let them know next Monday going to be a movie. All right? Folks, keep it locked. Top of the hour, 5 o'clock. Your Drive at 5 with yours truly. And DJ AI comes your way.
Another way to save on your grocery bill.
Looking forward to it. Coach.
Yes, I am looking forward to it as well.
All right. So, see you next week.
See you
Peace.
next week, everybody.
Okay.
Bye-bye.